Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have created a very easy, subtle, glam festive makeup look. And as we all know, festive season has already begun in India, and I thought why not create some easy looks which will make it easier for you guys during this time, because this is the time we all contemplate what to wear, how to do our makeup, what jewelry to wear. So yes, I am here to make your work go a little smooth and easy. So if you guys interested, then please keep on watching. To start with, I have already moisturized my face right after the shower, added some sunscreen because I'm shooting during the day and I do not want my sunscreen to be skipped. Now I'm applying some lip balm. By the time our makeup is complete, my lips will be nicely moisturized. Then I'm applying a glowing primer to give my skin a very healthy and within kind of glow. By the time the primer gets absorbed in my skin, I will start with my eyebrows. At first, I will brush the brow hairs evenly. Then with the pomade, I will outline my brows, and whatever is left on the brush without any extra product, I will fill it in. Next, taking a shade from this eyeshadow palette, I will fill in the sparse area wherever required, and this will also help in setting the cream product in place. Right after that, I'm gonna use my favorite tinted brow gel to set my eyebrow hairs in place. Before we begin with our eye makeup, I'm going to nicely prime my eyelids, and I'm using a concealer to do so. If you want, you can even use an eyeshadow primer in that case, and I'm using a sponge to blend it out. To start with my crease shade, I have used this shade and start building up my crease ever so slightly. I will repeat this step unless and until I am happy with the pigmentation that I'm looking for. Next, I am gonna deepen the crease with this shade because my outfit has some hint of red and pink, and during this step also I will build the crease shade little by little unless and until I'm happy with the color payoff. And after each and every step, I will blend out the edges to make it look very soft and very diffused. With a deeper brown shade on a tapered blending brush, tapping off the excess, I will start depositing the product on my outer corner and slowly and steadily dragging it to the inner crease area. Here also I will be building up the shade a little by little until I am happy with the payoff. Taking some more of that pinkish red shade, and I will start blending the edges of that brown. I have already done a half cut crease off camera. Now I'm going to blend the edges of that cut crease using the brown shade from the palette. After that, I'm going to use a gold shimmer shade on my lids, but because I was not happy with how it was looking, so I added some light pink shimmer shade, and these two combination gave me a right shade that I wanted. Moving back to our base makeup, using a hydrating primer, I will nicely prime my face with light massaging strokes and then pressing the product into my skin with my fingers. When attending any event, we want our makeup to last long, so for that our base makeup should be nicely done. And to make the makeup long lasting, I'm gonna use my favorite foundation, taking approx a pump and a half and mixing some dewy setting spray to it because the texture and formula is quite matte and full coverage, applying it in batches to avoid drying and cakiness. In next step, we will be using a highlighting concealer under the eyes and on the center of the face and blending it with a damp sponge. Over here, I am working in batches to avoid over drying and patchiness, because this is a full coverage concealer, and if you let it sit for quite a long time, it may dry out and the blending process may be little difficult. Moving on to bring back some definition and dimension to the areas that we want to put back forth, and to bring back the focus on the areas that we want to show. So using a liquid concealer 2 to 3 shades darker than my actual skin tone, I will contour the outer perimeters of my face. Because I have a double chin, I will contour little bit above from my jawline, and also I will contour the cheekbone, the forehead, and whatever product will be left on the sponge without any extra, I will use that to contour my nose. Once done using all the cream product, next step is to set the highlighted areas with the powder. I prefer not to bake, so I just lightly dust the powder on the center of my face and under the eyes. Then we'll bronze up the face to bring back some warmth, and this will also help in setting those cream contour in place. To melt down all the powder products, I am spraying some dewy setting spray and allowing it to dry naturally. Coming back to the eyes with this deeper brown shade, and on a shader brush I'm gonna tightline the lower lash line very closely, and with the tapered blending brush I will soften the edges. Using some black kohl on my lower and upper waterline, and this will give me a very nice depth to the eyes. Finally, we have arrived to the moment where I'm gonna blush the apples of my cheeks and the tip of my nose. Then with a highlighter, gonna highlight the highest points of the face, like the cheekbones, bridge and tip of the nose, cupid's bow, chin, and above the arch of my eyebrows. Also using the same highlighter to highlight the inner corner of the eyes and the brow bone area. Using glitter brings back life to any eye look, and so I'm doing the same by using a liquid glitter eyeshadow, and this will definitely take this look to the next level. Drawing a cute little wing eyeliner very close to my upper lash line, and also added some falsies off camera. If you want, you can even skip the falsie part. Applied my favorite bright red lipstick and aligned my lips later to give some precision. One last time, locking all the makeup with a setting spray, and I have used a dewy one. So this is how easy it was to achieve this party glam makeup look. If you guys like today's video, then please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and I will see you soon with my next one. Till then, bye bye.